unhooked, but I pedaled it. All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and another video. Today's video kind of might be all over the place a little bit. We are on our way to a S550 meet, group of S550s in the DFW area. Get together for some lunch with James. Also, the main portion of this, I want to go ahead and test out these tires. I got the Firehawk Indy 500s. I took them to Street Car Takeover for the rolls, and they did fantastic on a prep surface. I've done like 0 to 60 tests on these on the factory tires, which were absolute trash. I want to do that again and see what kind of improvements I make with the Indy 500s, the Firehawks. So we're gonna probably do that. It's gonna get hot today. We're looking at like maybe 105. So we might not do that portion today. We might continue this video tomorrow. It just depends on how things go, but that will be towards the end of this. So if you guys are watching this, please do me a favor, stick through and watch this from the start to the end. It really helps us out. But that will be towards the end of this. We're going to go to the DFW meet, check out the cars there, and talk about upcoming events and all that kind of stuff. So we will be on our way over there shortly. Hey, good looking. Oh, look at your shoes, man. I like those. He had to copy me. We kind of got the same thing going on with his shoes. Whatever. I think they look good. They do look good. Someone told me they look like a golfing shoe, right? Yeah. No, I think they look good. He had to get something that, you know, matches his car. You know? Yeah. Priorities.
You know, the more that I look at it, like the Mach 1 bumper and mine.
Yeah. They're pretty similar, yeah, a little bit, except the opening on the sides a little bit, yeah, like those more actually, on that side.
Those actually serve a purpose. I really
like. See a lot of bullets. Oh, don't hit the curb.
God,
almost. Oh, ooh. Oh, almost got it. If he was lowered a little more, he would have scuffed. One wheels? Or the PP2s?
No, these are the...
Yeah, those PP2s are nice.
Well, I have
a ESS.
You have a set?
I have a set with the Cup 2s on it for track days.
Right. There you go.
So I'll do that, and then, like I say, I'll get it back on ECR in a few weeks and learn how to drive it on the track again.
Well, there you go, buddy.
Which version is this one?
This is the G3.
It's not the G3X? Just
no,
okay.
I didn't do the X. They say you really don't need the X until you hit the until you target like the 900 horsepower, 950 mark.
Yeah, I don't want nowhere near that.
Did you just get this put on?
It's been on for about 3 weeks.
How do you like it?
So far, I love it.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Did you buy it brand new, or did you buy it off another car, or what?
No, I bought it. I ordered it from ESS.
Okay, that's nice. What size pulley is that?
Just a 120. So they say don't really go smaller than 120. I'll stay on 93 pump gas.
Okay.
Like I don't plan on E85. I do mountain driving, and there's no E85 there.
That's true. That's true.
Hell, it's hard enough to find 93. So
What's the power with the 120 with what you have on it
So
now?
this configuration on a Mach 1 has been putting about 720 at the rear wheels.
See, that's not bad on 93.
That's
pretty
badass.
damn
That's
good.
pretty damn
So
good.
That's
I haven't
pretty-
put this one on the
That's
dyno
where I
yet. I'll
went
wait till
round
the weather cools
700s
off a
That's
little.
pretty good.
Yeah, Jason.
I mean, I'd be
used to-
happy with that.
Yep.
I mean, unless you plan on tracking it like drag strip or road course on a regular
Yeah,
basis. Just
road course all the time, but drag strip, no.
120 or you said 720 on a 120 pulley?
120 pulley will,
That's pretty good.
will generally pull about
Yeah.
720 at the rear wheels.
That's a good power point.
It's a
And
good
they say
safe
don't don't go below a 120 on pump gas, or at least without a return fuel system.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that makes sense.
and I don't plan on doing the fuel system upgrade. I did
Yeah.
a boost to pump, but that's enough.
It gets some good power. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's plenty for me.
Yeah.
I don't need
I'm
more
with
than
you.
that.
I got to get a catch can though. I don't have a catch can yet.
Yeah, I need to get the
driver's
left side installed. I have the Ford Performance can for that as
You
well.
need it more on the passenger side. I think the driver's
Yeah,
side isn't
really.
that-
Once you go boost, they say add it to
Both
the
sides.
other
Yeah,
side too.
Well, see, I had it on both sides of my GT500, and I never had an ounce of oil on the,
In the other
driver's
one.
side. Not even a drop. It's weird. I only got it because it looked good on that side.
It was
Just
even.
'cause- yeah, just because it matched.
Made it look even.
That one was always
Actually,
about
I need
3/4
something
full
now
every
because I
time I
got
got a
this
look
gap.
at it.
Like this gap bothers me.
naked.
Well, that's what I was looking at. Like it seems a little hot.
I think he's gonna back up right here. What's up, man? Have you always had this on bags?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even when I raced you.
I don't remember it being on bags.
Yeah?
Yeah. Looks good. All right, so I'm picking this here up the next day after the DFW meet when we met for lunch. It was getting really hot out. Today's gonna be even hotter. I think today we're gonna be 105 with the heat index of about 110. So it's gonna be warm. So I'm going out to a location. I'm gonna test out these tires and see how they do doing like a 0 to 60 pull. I want to do just a few pulls with those. I did this before on the factory tires. Now the factory tires, factory tune, everything, I can only get it like a 4.8 out of these. James with his PS4s, I think he got a 4.7, and I did it with his tires, and I think I got 4.7 or 4.8. Honestly, I can't remember. So I'm gonna test the differences between. I know they're gonna be much improved. I wanted to just see how I can. If I spin, if I break loose at all, traction control off, doing it from a dig on an unprepped surface, and just do a few 0 to 60 pulls and just get like an average out of that and see what I think of them. All right, so I'm just gonna test this out just in normal drive. I'm not gonna have like Sport Plus on or like drag mode. I'm just gonna try a normal drive, just from the brake to the gas, and just see how I did compared to the old tires. Jesus, still spun. So I'm just gonna count that as just doing a burnout, just heating up the tires a little bit, because I did pull the car out of the garage. I came here, which I'm here, this is on a closed course, so it's away from everybody, but the tires are cold. So I'm just gonna essentially call that one a burnout, or yeah, a burnout, because the tires were cold, pulled it out of the garage, came straight here. And you can see a lot of other people kind of had the same idea. So try that one again. All right, well that one hooked, but I pedaled it. I pedaled it off the line on that one, and I got a 5.1. Previously on the old tires, I'd get a 5.0, 5.1 with the car not gripping or having the opportunity to do anything. So the fact that I was easing into it, and I pedaled it, and I kept the car straight, is a plus. See, yeah, it's going, no. So I can tell my grip, and I might not be able to tell from the few pulls that I just did, but my grip, I can tell, is far superior than what I previously had before. Hard to explain, but going from the factory tire to what I have now, if I was on the factory tune, not doing 85, no Palm Beach dyno tune, factory tune with these tires, I think I'd be able to put the power to the ground a lot better on an unprepped street surface like this one here. So I'm gonna just try this one more time just to see if I can put any of it down and stay straight and go from there. But I can already tell I don't know how much luck I'm gonna have with these tires on a street with the tune on E85. Let's get this one more shot. No, I can't. Oh, kept it straight, but no. So I pedaled it that entire way. I didn't even floor it, and I got a 5.1. 5.1, probably 80% throttle on that one. So that was probably my best. And I got a 5.1, and I struggle to get 5.1s on the factory tires. So I got a 5.1, and I'm basically hot lapping this thing right now. So 5.1 pedaling it, stayed relatively straight, but so much you could do on an unprepped surface on the street. All right, so as I was trying to say, pedaling it about 80% throttle, I was able to equal my average time with the factory tires on a factory tune. Now, if I wanted to clarify, if I still had these tires on a factory tune, it would not be as spicy and as aggressive out of the hole, and I know I would be able to keep the car straight, and I know it would hook because it is, obviously it's tuned on E85. It would be a lot easier to get this thing out of the hole, even on the on the street on a street tire. So clearly, you know, drag radials obviously keep the car, you know, from doing any of those things, but that's not the point of this. I know that obviously, but I just wanted to compare the two and see what kind of difference it make and if it is worth the money. So if any of you are looking for a really good street tire that gets traction, for the most part, depending on what your modifications are, and if it is something I would recommend for you guys watching that is looking for a tire, I had the PS4s on my GT500. I put down, that was right, 705 on 93 octane. You know, I'm nowhere near that right now in this, but I never did digs out of that because of the fact it was a street tire. Now, from a roll in the GT500, anything that was below 80 degrees, even from a 60 roll, it couldn't hook. It would just go, it would spin, it would go a little bit sideways, and that was from a roll on the PS4s. Now, these tires are about $100 less a tire. I think the PS4s run, for the 275s, I want to say that those things run around almost $400 a tire. So these Firestone Firerock Indy500s, I could have got 285s on the factory tire, but they don't make these in a 285. So I could have gone, my only option to keep the factory wheel was to go with the 275. So I went 275, 40, 19 to keep the same wheel. These I think ran $310 a piece. So you're almost $100 cheaper per tire than the PS4s. Comparing the two, now the reason why I went with these is because TJ Bailey, he recommended these. I was looking for another tire on the street. I was looking between the PS4s or a couple other options, and I didn't even think about these till he recommended them. He said this was the best street tire he's ever had on his car. Now, in regards to doing the 0 to 60 on the street on an unprepped surface, I'm not too concerned about that because, like I said, I do have a tune. It is a little bit spicier on E85. If I had a drag radial, obviously that would be a different story. But if you're looking for a good tire that does grip from a roll, it does grip out of the hole if you pedal it. Factory tires, I couldn't even keep the car straight pedaling that car. It would just go like that the whole way. So it is, in my opinion, a great improvement over the factory tires. I would say they're equal to, if not better than, the PS4s. I know from what I've heard, they also perform well in the rain, The cold, probably not so much because it is a high performance tire. But for anyone that is looking, that is wanting to upgrade tires, about $310 for the 275s. Obviously, you might spend a little bit more if you go wider, you know, but I still get the factory Pirelli P craps in the front. I'm going to be upgrading those here soon. I'm going to keep the factory size for those. But in regards to these, I think they're a fantastic tire. I also wanted to make a note that I had full PSI in the tires, so I was about 34 PSI in the tires. I didn't drop the air pressure in the tires because I wanted to see how this thing would perform with full air. Now, if I would have dropped the air pressure to around 25, 26, it would have definitely have hooked and kept the car straight. I will do another video probably at some point of dropping the air pressure to see how that would perform. But full PSI, I just want to see how this thing would perform under full PSI, full standard driving conditions, and just to see what that would be like. Because I know people are probably going to comment asking if I drop the air pressure in the tires, because that would help. Obviously that would help, but I just wanted to see how it would be with full PSI. You guys have a good one, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.